to a brand new episode of Coming Distractions brought to you by the Nerdpocalypse podcast. I'm your host, Jay. I'm here with my co-host, Micah.
Hey.
And Dorian.
What's up?
All right, guys, we're back. This episode, we're going to talk about the newly released film, A Fall from Grace, that's on Netflix right now. This is Tyler Perry's latest. Just a quick review. So, for those of you, if you don't listen to our other show, Black on Black Cinema, we are doing a long-form in-depth review of the film, but we thought we would just do a short 5-minute review quickly for Coming Distractions. So this is about a woman who is a divorcee who then meets a younger man, and then everything sort of spirals out of control. Again, this is written, directed by Tyler Perry, and it's a movie. It's starring Crystal Fox, Felicia Rashad, Brescia Webb, Cicely Tyson, and Makad Brooks, and of course Tyler Perry as well. So yeah, it's a movie by the loose sense of the word. Pretty much a standard serious Tyler Perry movie. Poorly written, poorly acted, I would argue in most places. Poorly directed. Set pieces are pretty terrible. It's not worth your time unless you want to laugh at how bad it is. And I think that's what most people are getting.
Pretty much. I mean, this is the definition of mediocre. This is the definition of just doing enough to get by.
Right.
And it's sad, man. It's sad because I want to respect, Tyler Perry's hustle and all that, his rags to riches story. I want to respect it. I really do. But I can't when you disrespect the medium by making things like this. I didn't really care for this movie. I mean, it's funny in parts, but like not trying to be funny at all.
Right.
It's I'm entertained by some aspects of it, but not for the reasons that I'm supposed to be entertained by it. It's just not good, man. And it's par for the course, which is a real shame. I want to make some sort of fall from grace parallel between Tyler Perry from where he was to where he is, but
right.
I mean, it's not. It's about as far as me just dropping that mouse right there. Like it's not. They've never been like stellar, and he tries to justify it by saying, "Well, I make stories for us and for me and for people that like me and." And, I'm not worried about awards and stuff like that. Nobody's saying you got to be worried about awards and stuff, but like, I would think that someone of his level would at least want to do something with the medium.
Right.
And he doesn't. He
doesn't appear to want to elevate it at all.
No. Yeah. The fact that he's gloating about making these movies, writing them in a week and shooting them in a week, and like the fact that he's gloating about that is just bizarre to me. Like that's nothing to be proud of.
Right.
It's a weird flex, as the kids say. And like you disrespect people who make movies by making these things. Like there's going to be a whole generation of film students that are they're gonna when they look up black directors in history. He's going to be one of them. And I challenge him to it, knowing that, I challenge him to look at his filmography and say, is this something that you would be proud to show another black filmmaker? Someone who wants to be like you, as prolific as you, someone who wants to own a studio. And
yeah, he is prolific.
He is prolific. Definition of prolific just means
a lot of
you have a lot of things. Shit. And he's got 20 some odd movies under his belt. So he is prolific. But being prolific doesn't mean you're good. That's a Terrence line. Being prolific doesn't mean you're good.
Yeah.
And this is case in point. This is evidence number 22 of that. So all in all, this is just this is all I'll say. This is a waste of time. If you want to watch it because it's going to be a train wreck, sure.
It delivers.
It delivers on that.
Right.
But at the same time, like, and I get wanting to do that, but at the same time, shame on him.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. I'm amazed that it is the worst Tyler Perry movie I've ever seen. I'm amazed by that because I thought Acrimony was the worst.
I'll use my grandfather's words. Kind of piggyback on what you were saying. Don't mistake activity for achievement.
Yeah. There's a whole lot of activity.
Yeah, achievement. No, not a good movie. Again, funny for all the wrong damn reasons. I'm pretty sure they didn't go into this thinking this was going to be a comedy. And the bad part about it is it could have been avoided. It actually could have hit the nail on the head with a better director and better writers, and not been funny in the spots where it should not be finding comedy in. But it's a watch. I saw it once. I need not ever see it again.
Yeah, you could even like, all right, you put out a turd, right?
Yeah.
But you could at least pick the pieces of corn out of the fucking turd, yo.
Yeah.
Like, he don't do that, yo. He don't even do that. Like, this movie could have been just a movie that is just bad on merit, right? Just bad on its own.
Right.
But it's compounded with the fact that it's just sloppily made. It's sloppily made. It's sloppily directed.
I mean,
it's
literally
edited.
literally with extra staring into the camera.
Right. But
and eating fake eggs.
And then the bad part about it, again, cool, it's sloppily made. We get that part. We expect that from an amateur. We expect that from somebody trying to get their foot in the door. We expect that from somebody maybe even 2 or 3 years into the game. Dude, you fucking made it. There's no excuse for this shit at all, especially when you're expecting people to support. But unfortunately, it's the support of, well, a lot of people will concede that, well, it's a black director, black movie, so we just should support off the bat. I'm not doing that. If you choose to do that, knock yourself out. I can't move like that. Fuck that shit.
No, I don't.
You want my money and my time. You want to fucking give me quality.
Well, and
or at least try. You might not hit the mark, but at least try to get there.
I mean, that's the thing. Is like he's never said, okay, this is what I'm trying to do. Let me try to move up. It's always right at one level, and he's never moved, and that's a problem. That's a real fucking problem. So, yeah, he's pretty much written everything that he's worked on, and it shows. Yeah. I mean, he talked about not having a writer's room recently, and it shows. And that is not a revelation to anybody paying attention. It's not. So, A Fall from Grace, I don't know if you guys want to give a score. I'll give a score. It's a 0 out of 5. It's a 0. And I hate to say that, but it's a 0.
I would give it a 1 wig out of 5.
1 wig.
1 wig. There were actually more wigs than that in the movie. This is on a level. This is on a level of a Tommy Wiseau film. If you know who that is the most damning thing I can say about this film is that it is on the level of a Tommy Wiseau film, and I don't know if you can get any lower, but please don't try.
Yeah, that's fair.
Too low to get under.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no thanks. All right, that's it for us for A Fall from Grace. Check that out on Netflix if that's what you want to do, or don't. And we will see you guys next time.
See ya.
Bye.
You're watching the Nerdpocalypse YouTube channel. Make sure you click that button to subscribe and check out our weekly podcast where we talk about movie, TV, news, tech, and weird stories from around the internet.